Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're tuning in from. And following up on the award ceremony from yesterday evening, a big yay to everybody. I'm Jochen Kemmer, Cafe DO Project Manager. I'm a white man, 39 years old. I'm tall, slim, and brown hair. My pronouns are he, him. I'm accompanied today by my colleague, our media and communications assistant, Josh Emerson. It is our pleasure to welcome you to day 2 of the International Cafe Conference.
Thank you, Jochen, and hello all. My name is Josh Emerson, and as Jochen says, I am the media and communications assistant here at Cafe. I am a white man in my mid-20s. I am tall, with short dark hair, and I'm wearing glasses. My pronouns are he, him. Yesterday was a great day with lots of interesting panel sessions, group discussions, and some networking too. Some of the highlights of the sessions for me were the importance of accessibility monitors and mega sporting events, the improvements done at Euro 2020 for accessibility and their plans for Euro 2024, and how the NBA have been working on improved accessibility through the usage of sensory viewing rooms.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was also great to get the fan experience and hear about the various solutions to make the match more accessible for non-visibly disabled fans, and hearing also about the barriers which disabled fans still face at away games, which will hopefully encourage many of you to start improving in those aspects. Thanks as well for the interesting insights on how to use technology to make the matchday experience more accessible, and hearing, for example, about Google's plan to launch a wheelchair routes and detailed voice guidance also in Europe.
Yesterday evening, we held our second Cafe Access and Inclusion Champions Award ceremony, so congratulations again to Wolverhampton Wanderers and DAO Lower Right for the Club Initiative Award, Gohar Navasardian for the Collaboration Award, the Football Federation of San Marino for the National Association Initiative Award, and finally, the Football for All Leadership Programme, who were presented with the Special Recognition Award. We also hope that you enjoyed the virtual watch parties yesterday and that you all got the result that you wanted. But for now, let's quickly look at the agenda for today.
We'll have an even fuller day today, and the main topics for today are making the women's game accessible, collaborating with disability NGOs, talking about the upcoming Cafe Week of Action, and our new project, FC Total Access, hearing about disability hate incidents, discussing on accessible ticketing. Moreover, how can we make football a disability inclusive workplace? Good governance needs access and inclusion, total access for ambulant disabled fans, and finishing up talking about the DO development in the last years and its future.
Once again, I'm looking forward to some very interesting panel and group discussions. There are also lots of opportunities to network during the conference, so please do use the chat to say hello and share your contact details if you would like to connect with the audience or speakers on certain topics. We will also run some polls throughout the conference, so please make sure you're ready to contribute using the links for your Slido in your joining instructions. Throughout the conference, the exhibition hall is open, where you can find more about the Football for All Leadership Programme and Changing Places toilets. Now for a few housekeeping rules. To make the most of the event, you will receive lots of helpful tips in the joining instructions you received. We have made every effort to make the conference accessible to everyone. So we have English captions embedded into the main conference stream sessions and group discussions. In the chat, you should find URL for caption. Sorry, you should find a caption for URL. You should find a URL for captions in French, German, Spanish, Polish, and Russian. International Sign Language is also embedded into the main conference stream and group discussions. We are using Interprefy to offer audio language translations in French, German, Spanish, Russian, and Polish during the conference, so please check your joining instructions so you can activate this if needed. There are a couple of sessions during which a speaker will be contributing in Spanish, so English interpretation is also available. Finally, you may have already noticed we have added audio description to our videos during the conference. This is automatic, so you don't need to do anything to hear this.
Great. Now I want to quickly show you the leaderboard of points. As you've heard yesterday, we encourage all of you to engage in our platform, and I hope we can see the leaderboard now. Yeah, great. So as you can see, who's leading at the moment. You get points for every activity you do. So if you take part in a discussion, if in a networking session, and register and join a session. And as we said yesterday, the winner gets a small prize. So please keep registering, joining our sessions, and engaging. Engagement is as well possible, obviously, on social media with the hashtag Total Access. So I want to quickly show you our social media wall. Here you can see all the engagements of people on social media. The link will be posted in the chat. So feel free to engage on social media, hashtag Total Access, to join us on the conversation. Then I have as well a personal note, which fits well to the topic of inclusion. I mean, all of you know we've been living really turbulent times in the last 1.5 years. And unfortunately, I have never felt such a strong division between people and society. So I encourage you as well with the topic of inclusion. Whatever you think, make a step towards the other person. Don't let ourselves divide society. Concentrate on the things you have in common. Love is always stronger than hate. And now, before starting with day 2, I quickly want to say thank you again to all of you, to the nearly 60 speakers, to our supporters, to Attendable and Agility, who are supporting us in organizing this event, and even more importantly, to you, all of you, who are supporting us on a daily basis. More than 300 attendees of the conference, all champions of excellent inclusion. We encourage you to get in touch, write to other participants during the conference and afterwards. Learning from others is so important. Only together we can help to make football and society more accessible and inclusive. And now I'm heading to my former colleague, Esther Jones-Russell, who is now working at FAIR, who will moderate the first session of today on making the women's game accessible.